In the market, there are 4 common materials used in hardshell rooftop campers. At first glance, they may look similar, but do they really perform the same? We decided to run a series of tests: weight, insulation, fire resistance, load, crushing, and impact, to see which one will survive until the end. One 1mm aluminum looks thin. XPS is flimsy and can be dyed in different colors. PET is dense and white. Carbon fiber has a premium feel, and the PMI core is solid. We weighed the 4 materials. One 1mm aluminum weighs 0.63 kilograms. Unsaturated polyester resin fiberglass reinforced XPS sandwich panel weighs 1.15 kilograms. Epoxy resin fiberglass reinforced PET sandwich panel weighs 1.2 kilograms. Carbon fiber reinforced PMI core sandwich panel weighs 0.71 kilograms. In the weight test, the lightest material is aluminum at 0.63 kilograms. In the insulation test, we used a heat gun 3 centimeters away from the panels, set to medium, to blow hot air, then measured the temperature on both sides of the panel to calculate the temperature difference. XPS sandwich panel. Temperature difference 57.3 degrees Celsius. PET sandwich panel. Temperature difference 47.1 degrees Celsius. PMI sandwich panel. Temperature difference 65.2 degrees Celsius. In this insulation test, the material with the largest temperature difference is the carbon fiber PMI sandwich panel.
Victory!
Aluminum does not burn. Unsaturated resin XPS sandwich panel ignites. Epoxy resin PET sandwich panel does not burn, leaves marks. Carbon fiber PMI sandwich panel does not burn, leaves marks. In this burn test, the only material that ignited was the unsaturated resin XPS sandwich panel. Each panel was placed between 2 stools 40 centimeters apart. People stood on to test the load capacity. Aluminum, bent under a child's single step. Easily bent by hand under adult force. Unsaturated resin XPS sandwich panel, broke when the third person stepped on it. Epoxy resin PET sandwich panel, held 3 people, bent but did not break. Carbon fiber PMI sandwich panel, held 4 people with no bending or deformation. In this load test, The carbon fiber PMI sandwich panel had the highest load-bearing capacity. Impact test method. A 10 kg iron bar was dropped freely from a height of 20 cm onto the panels. Aluminum developed a deep dent. Unsaturated resin XPS sandwich panel collapsed and cracked. Epoxy resin PET sandwich panel showed impact marks but no cracking. Carbon fiber PMI sandwich panel, only a slight dent, almost no deformation. In this impact test, the carbon fiber PMI sandwich panel performed the best.
Victory!
The panels were laid flat on the ground and run over by a pickup truck wheel. Unsaturated resin XPS sandwich panel. Side was flattened. Epoxy resin PET sandwich panel. Almost no deformation. Carbon fiber PMI sandwich panel remained completely undamaged. In this pickup truck crushing test, the carbon fiber PMI sandwich panel performed the best.
Victory!
Final ranking of the 4 materials. First, carbon fiber PMI sandwich panel. Second, epoxy resin PET sandwich panel. Third, unsaturated resin XPS sandwich panel. Fourth, aluminum. This test is a simplified comparison, and the results are limited by the test conditions, not representing all situations. Please excuse any shortcomings, and we welcome your valuable feedback. At P-Show, we insist on choosing higher performing materials to ensure reliable products. Thank you for watching.